We'll use a blanket and we'll start seated. You can use your blanket to sit up on, or you can use any other prop. Welcome to our last session together. I still owe you the recording from earlier in this session. I will be posting it tomorrow together with this one, so you will have all of them in one place. And I'll also be sending out an email about the next program coming up, and you can try the first class for free. All right. Find a comfortable seat, cross-legged or on your heels, or maybe even with your legs extended in front of you. And make any adjustments that allow you to feel grounded and expansive through your body. You can close your eyes so you can lower your gaze without lowering your chin forward. Feel free to sigh out through your mouth, letting go of anything that no longer serves you, letting go of your day. And you can keep your hands anywhere on your body, on your legs, or maybe on your belly, or your belly and your chest. Give yourself a few moments to feel into your natural breathing pattern today. Without forcing, start to elongate and deepen your breath in and out. And a lot of times you can do it quite easily by slowing down the beginning of your inhale or exhale. Open your face and clench your jaw, relax your tongue. Notice if your torso starts to lean forward or back, or maybe to one side more than the other, and even your weight out. It feels authentic to you. Set an intention for this practice. And if nothing comes to mind, remind yourself of the reason you came onto your mat. And then release your hands down if they are anywhere else. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, bow down to mark the beginning of this practice. And gently open your eyes, lift your gaze back up. Stretch your legs in front of you, shake them up. You can continue to sit on your blanket, or you can remove any props or add any more if you need them. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold towards your legs. Give yourself a few moments here. Shake out your head, shake out your knees. And with your next inhale, come up halfway, hands by your knees. Draw your shoulder blades back and lengthen your chin away from your belly button. Exhale, fold back down, release. Inhale, come up all the way, reach your arms up, lengthen. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, halfway, hands by your knees. Draw your shoulders back, expand through your chest. Exhale, fold back down, release. Inhale, come up all the way, reach up. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway up. Find a little bit of an extension through your back. Exhale, fold down. One last time, inhale, reach up all the way, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, release. One last time, inhale, halfway, draw your shoulders back. Exhale, fold all the way down. This time, hands by your hips, come up all the way and stay here. Breathe. Notice any sensations in your spine, your shoulders, your lower back, your hips. And swing your legs behind you, lower down onto your belly. You might enjoy moving the props out of the way. Bring your hands over each other and rest your forehead down. Let yourself pause here for a moment as you breathe into your belly. It might feel nice to shake out your legs or your feet. And bring your hands under your shoulders. Bring your legs as close together as they will go for you comfortably. Forehead stays down. Inhale, lift your head, lift your right leg, reach your right toes back. Exhale, lower your leg, lower your chest. Inhale, left side, head lifts. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, right side. Exhale, lower. Inhale, left side. Exhale, lower. 3 more times on each side with your breath, no need to rush. And think about lengthening your leg more than you think about lifting your heel. Continue to press your belly down so that your low back stays nice and long. And the movement happens from your hip and in your upper spine. Once more on each side if you lost count. And release, bring your palms over each other, rest your forehead down. If your low back feels uncomfortable, bend your knees and windshield wiper your feet side to side a couple times. And release your feet down, hands under the shoulders, press up into tabletop. Chakravarkasana, friends. Inhale, lift your gaze, draw your shoulder blades back. Open up across your collarbones. Exhale, keep your hands where they are, round through your spine. Sit your hips back, bend your elbows, release your forehead down. Inhale, come up, lift your chest, soften your belly down. Exhale, round, sit back. Inhale. And out. 3 more. For your last round, stay in your child's pose. You can bring your hands under your shoulders or all the way back behind you, palms face up. Let your forehead rest. Hands on the floor, lift yourself up. Come up to stand on your knees. If you don't have a blanket under your knees yet and you feel like you might need one, get it. We'll be on our knees for a couple postures. Your knees, your feet about hips distance apart. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, sit back, bring your hands onto your low back, palms face up. Inhale, come to stand on your knees, reach your arms around and up. Exhale, sit back, hands on your low back, palms up. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sit back. 3 more. Move at your own pace. And the slower the move, the more control you need. So more work for your muscles. If you want to give yourself a little bit of a challenge, try to slow down your feet. And keep your forehead down after your last round. No rush to get here. Release your hands, press yourself up. Sit back on your heels, pause for a moment. So this session is strength and stability. But if you do need a little extra support for the next posture, definitely grab a chair, a couple blocks, whatever you might need. Come to stand on your knees. Bring your right foot in front of you. The wider you take your legs side to side, the more foundation you will have. That might also help you stay steady. The opposite is true as well. If you want to challenge yourself, bring your legs in closer. Bring both hands onto your right knee. Inhale, shift your weight forward, lift your chest, let your hips lower down. Exhale, shift your weight back, hips over the left knee. Few more times. Inhale, reach forward, lift your chest. Exhale, come back up with control. Inhale. And out. 3 more. This time, stay with your hips forward. Reach your left arm up. So your right knee is forward, your left arm reaches up. If your different leg is forward, you're gonna switch your arms. Come into a little bit of a back bend. Inhale, reach. Exhale. One more big breath in and out. Release your hand down, press back up. Switch legs. Bring your left knee in front of you. Find a steady stance. Find the props that you might need. Hands on your left knee. Inhale, let your hips lower down. Weight shifts forward. Exhale, shift your weight back. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, back. Keep your core strong. No overarching in your low back. 3 more rounds. If blanket is not enough under your back knee, you can use a pillow. After your last round, stay with your hips forward, reach your right arm up. Find a little bit of a back bend and a lift through your side. Breathe. And release. Hips go back. Both knees on the mat. Sit back onto your heels. Pause for a moment. Lower down onto your belly. Bring your hands under the shoulders. And draw your elbows back and your shoulder blades together and down. Bring your legs as close together as they will go for you comfortably. Inhale, lift your head, lift your legs, and open your legs as wide as your mat. Exhale, bring your legs together, tuck your chin, but stay lifted. Inhale, open up, lift your chin up. Exhale, legs together, lower down all the way. Take a breath in and out. Inhale, lift up, open your legs. Exhale, legs together, tuck your chin in. Inhale, lift and open. Exhale, legs together, lower down. Take a breath for rest. And with your next inhale, lift up, open your legs wide. Exhale, legs together, tuck your chin. One more time, lift and open, lift your chin. Exhale, lower down, legs together. One more time on your own. Pause and rest. You can bring the hands over each other. You can find any movements for your legs or your feet. Maybe bend your knees and windshield wiper your feet. And when you're ready, roll onto your back. You can use a blanket under your head if that makes this shape more comfortable. Knees bent, feet on the floor, comfortable distance away from you. Keep your chin straight, your gaze up. Inhale, lift your hips and both arms up and over your head. Exhale, lower down slowly with control. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale. And out. Few more times on your own. Try to match the movement of your hips and your arms for a little bit of a brain exercise here as well. So you might have to move your arms slower than you're moving the other way. You might move your arms faster than you move your hips since they're traveling further. And if that confuses you, don't worry about it. Twice more. Pause with your arms down, hips on the mat. Keep your arms on the floor, lift your hips up. And this time stay in, breathe here. Feel the length through the front of your body and the strength through the back of your body that helps you lift your hips higher. Let your chin reach away from your chest. Spread your toes, one more breath in out. And slowly release. Reach your arms out, walk your feet out a little wider and windshield wiper your knees side to side. Bring your right knee into your chest. Hold on to your right knee. Inhale, send your left leg long. Hover your left heel above the floor and point your toes. Exhale, flex your left foot, reach your left heel up. Inhale, point your left toes, reach your left foot forward. Exhale, bend your left knee, bring it into your chest. Keep your hands on your right knee. We'll do this a few times. Inhale, left leg reaches long, point your toes. Exhale, flex your heel, reach your heel up. Inhale, point and lower. Exhale, bend your knee, bring it into your chest. Twice more. Inhale, point and reach. Exhale, flex and lift. Inhale, point and lower. Exhale, bring your knee in. One more time on your own. This time, switch your hands onto your left knee. Take a breath, and with your next inhale, point your right toes. Hover your right heel above the floor. Exhale, flex your foot, reach your heel up. Inhale, point and lower. Exhale, bend your right knee, bring it into your chest. Inhale, point and reach. Exhale, flex and lift. Inhale, point and lower. Exhale, bring your knee in. Two more times on your own. To find a steady balance between the rest of your body and your moving leg. And release when you're done. Give your knees a hug. And switch your hands to the back of your legs. Reach your feet up to the ceiling. Flex and point your feet a few times. And pause with your toes flexed towards your nose, switch your heels up and press the backs of your legs into your hands. Take a big inhale. Exhale, draw your knees into your chest. Inhale, reach up, keep your chin slightly tucked in. Exhale, bend and home. 3 more. And release your feet down after your third round. Release your arms by your sides. We'll go through another variation of bridge pose. Feet on the floor, knees bent. Bring your legs all the way together. Spread your shoulder blades wide into the floor. Press your arms and your hands down. Inhale, lift your hips, squeeze your legs towards each other. Exhale, lower down slowly. Inhale, lift, squeeze your legs in. Exhale, lower down. Few more times. Move slowly with control. Notice the sticky spots, the points where you start to lose the engagement in your muscles. Twice more here. Pause for a moment after your last round. Rest, breathe. Take your feet hips distance apart. Don't go too wide. There will be one more. Keep the back of your neck long. Spread your shoulder blades down. Inhale, lift your hips up. Notice the change in which parts of your body, which muscles help you move here. And press a little bit more into the outer edges of your feet and into your big toe mounds to create stability through your legs. Now that they're not pressing into each other, notice if your knees are shaking at all. 3 more times here. Inhale as you lift and exhale as you lower. And if there's a different breathing pattern that feels better for you, you can use it as well. One last round. And pause for a moment of rest. Heel to your feet a little bit wider than your hips. Don't go wider than your mat. Inhale, lift slowly. Exhale, lower down. Notice what changed and maybe slow down the beginning of your movement, the beginning of your lift, and the beginning of your lower to create a little bit more stability here. Spread all of your toes, maybe even spread all of your fingers to give yourself a little bit more foundation. Twice more here. Then pause with your hips down. It might feel nice to bring your knees and let them rest into each other. Turn your palms up. Pause for a moment. If there are movements that feel needed, you can take them as well. And take a full body stretch, send your legs forward, send your arms back, shake it out. We'll do a couple things in a twist. Bring your arms out into a T and turn your palms down, bend your knees. Bring your shins parallel with the floor. Take a big inhale here. Exhale, bring your knees over towards your right elbow and look to the left. Your legs can go all the way down or not, totally up to you. Use your core. Inhale, lift up, moving through your obliques, your waistline, and your outer hips. And exhale, legs to the left, look to the right. Use your strong side body muscles to lift as you inhale and twist as you exhale. Let's do 3 more times each way. Stay with your legs to the left. Bring your head up. I'll scoot back so you can see me. Bring your top leg, which would be right, in line with the hip. So the top of the right leg is parallel with the floor. Go ahead, straighten your right leg. Feel the length from your hip to your heel. You can point or flex your foot, that's up to you. Inhale here. Exhale, bring your knees together. Lower your right leg down. Inhale, lift up only to hip height. Exhale, lower down. Just your leg moves. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Twice more. And bring your right leg up towards parallel with the floor. Turn your right toes out. Externally rotate your leg as if you're trying to lift your inner thigh. And breathe here. One more inhale and exhale. And bend your right knee, release your right knee over the left. Bring your legs back up. Go over to the other side. I will turn around. So your arms are out in a T. Your knees are over to the right. Lift your left knee up. So your leg is parallel with the floor and straighten your left leg. Keep your head up. Inhale. Exhale, lower down, knees come together. Inhale, lift your left leg up, hip height, not more. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. And lower. 3 more. Breathe into your outer left thigh. And bring your leg parallel to the floor. Turn your toes out. Externally rotate from your hip, your inner thigh. Breathe here. And bend your knee, release, come up through the center. Draw your knees into your chest. Give yourself a little squeeze. And then keep your hands on your kneecaps, straighten your elbows, take a big inhale. Exhale, draw your knees towards your chest, bend your elbows. Inhale, straighten your arms. Exhale, draw your knees in. Few more. Three more rounds. Keep the back of your neck long. And come back to your deep, full breath in and out. After your last round, release your feet down one at a time. Let your arms relax. Maybe your knees come together. Pause and rest for a moment. And roll over onto either side. Come up to a seat. Find your blanket. So depending on how tall you are and how much of a sensation you prefer here, you might choose to use a bolster or maybe even the foam roller. But I'll be gentle with you and myself. I will roll the blanket into a little bit of a foam roller, a little bit of a tube. Just make sure that if there are any unevennesses on the blanket, once you roll it up, they are all spread out so you don't feel any discomfort. And place your blanket or whatever prop you're using somewhat in the middle of your mat, across it. We're going to place our sacrum onto prop. Lower your head down. You can stay here if this is enough. Maybe knees come together. Or you can straighten your legs forward one at a time. Or a few rounds of breath, or maybe both. If you want even more sensation than that, scoot back a little bit. All right, if you want even more sensation than that, you can hug one knee in at a time. That will give your other hip flexor, the top of your other leg, a little more stretch. Maybe you can even take it into a twist. you're doing something onto one side and you haven't switched yet, go ahead and do so. Whatever movements or poses you did on the first side, repeat them on the other so you feel balanced. Another breath before you release. And come back to the center. Scoot your prop down to under your knees for a very sweet Shavasana. If you're ready, you can start it now. If you need a little bit more release through your hips, hug your knees in. Maybe even find a happy baby pose. Take a few rounds of breaths in whatever shape feels best for you. If there are any props that you would like to get ready for your Shavasana, get them ready now. Let yourself melt down. Shake out your arms, your legs. Shake out your head. Walk your shoulder blades underneath you. And maybe point and flex your feet, open and close your hands. Squeeze your face as if you're feeling something sour and release. Start to notice your body become heavier. Without any effort on your part, let yourself sink into the support underneath you. Please rest in your Shavasana for as long as you wish. Thank you for practicing. Namaste.